Hi everyone, Karen Naslund here with Life Bright Learning, and I'm going to be your instructor for the training that we are doing together over the course of the next about 6 months. I'm really looking forward to meeting you, and I thought I'd just send you a quick little video about what you can expect and what's included within this email. So there are 4 courses that make up the Great Leader series, and each course is 15 hours in length. And of course, we tackle that 3 hours at a time, once a week. And for us, it will be on a Tuesday. And we start with the Great Leader 1. And so within that, there are different modules, and it's the same for the second Great Leader 2. Different topics that have stood the test of time as being important when it comes to being a leader. And the material I update regularly based on what's going on around us. A lot of the interesting stuff that is happening as we transition, in fact, from what they are talking about now, which is from manager to coach. And so the 4th course is a standalone on leaders being coaches and what that looks like. The 3rd course is a course in and of itself as well, and we focus on conflict. So you'll learn a lot about yourself in relation to conflict and also how to support your staff who are in conflict. So helping them to engage in a conversation that is going to make a difference for them and can actually help to resolve the conflict, and if nothing else, help them to have a conversation in a different way that will be much more effective than they likely have had in the past. So we're together for 3 hours, and I present the material through Zoom. And below within this email, you will find a link that will actually set up in your calendar what is happening with Zoom and what you can expect with our meetings week to week. So it actually puts the link itself within your calendar. Now, I know not everyone's, technology computer gives you the ability to set that up that way. So I've also included the link as a standalone so that you can click on it. But the link remains the same for each course. So for GL1, we'll have a link that will be consistent throughout the time that we are together, and then GL2, 3, and 4 will be the same. So you can count on that link remaining the same. For the first session, I really ask that you get yourself in early and just make sure that everything's working right. So as long as you get in and things are working okay, you can go off and do other things. I'm going to open up the link at least a half an hour, if not an hour, before the training. Now, I'm going to be completing the morning group while the afternoon group may be accessing the training for the afternoon. So it may get a little bit tricky on my end for that, but you can check at least a half an hour before, and I really ask that you try to get in and test everything at least 15 minutes before we train. The classes are very informal. I welcome questions. I really like to have conversation. We will be doing small group work. I'll be going over material. And again, the discussions can be very valuable. I will have breakout rooms, so you'll be able to work in small groups. And those rooms will change from class to class. I basically let them automatically set up themselves after everybody gets in. So that's why I'd like to have everybody try to be in by about 20 after, so that I can set up the rooms. If I don't have everybody in, then I'll be taking some time out of our time together to get the room set up. So that's another little tidbit. I will be making available between the training classes the video. So if you happen to miss one of the classes, you will have access to it for the week in between. And for those of you who want to go back and review some of the material in that week, you're welcome to do that as well. So as soon as the class is done, not shortly or shortly thereafter, when the video is ready, I will send that out to you, and everyone will have access for that week in between. What else can I tell you? There is a manual also within this email. So you just click on the link, and the manual for the GL1 is there, and you download it, you print it out, and you take notes in it. I know not everyone is a fan of note taking. However, I will be sharing things that may not be in the handout. And I can tell you from my 18 years experience of doing this, that people say they often refer back to the handout for information and to help to support them in the moment about what is going on. So it's something that you will want to do, is to make sure that you do have that handout ready when class begins. If you have any questions in relation to anything that I've said, or in relation to what we'll be covering, please don't hesitate to get a hold of me. You can send me an email, info@ncginc.ca, or you can call me, 780-373-2114 is my office number. So until we meet next week, have a good one. Enjoy the nice weather that we are benefiting from. And I will catch up with you on Tuesday. Bye for now.